coach, gotta switch up plays. Spend a little money, don't care.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On first down, long, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they'll...
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Reddick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's Reddick to throw. Buying time to his left. Room to run past midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Bradley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Reddick sets to pass it. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. On first down, long. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a give right side. It's long. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke. Open man right side is Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Locke working out of the gun. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Locke. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Locke going to throw.
but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside.
Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw it is Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Back back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You bet.
Now Brown, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
2nd down and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the Owlies have... Open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across.
Now a hit and a loose football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Locke trying again after the pick 6. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
The Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Quentin Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, this from 34. Gano's kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 38, Locke. Throw left side complete. That's long. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a third down. Now a give right side. It's long. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Right back to him on first down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down now. It's long. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Block now to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield now on second down, Reddick. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good yardage on the
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's more. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Big feet of Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
More from L.A. in a moment.
And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Bradley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Bradley. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And they'll run again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time when we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now he dumps this off over the middle and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Long. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And some room to roam now.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll run on first down. Long. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On third down, it's Long, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So, for the Chargers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.